going on, everyone? I'm wishing you guys a beautiful morning. Right now, as you can see, we will be using Fusions once again. Now, it's a team that I think it will appeal to most of you guys. I've not done one of these videos in a while. I've pre-recorded 3 games for you guys to watch, and I will be commenting on my playstyle. These are all pre-recorded, by the way, from my phone, because yeah, I didn't use my Elgato. So yeah, I'm gonna be explaining in detail on why I take certain decisions that I do in the game, and hopefully provides you guys with more knowledge than usual. Because when I play these games and I'm recording, I'm just like, yeah, let's do this without really explaining much. So hopefully videos like this can help you guys understand the game better if you're new to the game. And yeah, as you can see right here, we start off. I went with a strike because I know he has a blast-based team, so he will have a lot of blasts, and if he wants to clear some, he might want to use, as you can see right here, he chained a lot of blast cards right here. And yeah, but he punished me for it, he was patient, so he got a priority on me. Now I'll pop my green card, get my damage build up. As you can see, this guy doesn't sidestep at all. So I'm just gonna try to bait him out. Right here, I sidestep quickly, it's not a panic swipe. It's just a sidestep that will throw him off, and the next time I will change up my timing on my sidesteps as well, because this is how I throw people off every single time, and it's a trick that usually works. It does, it definitely does. So right here, as you can see, my Kefla does a lot of damage, but I need to get the GW in here, and I will just keep chaining strike cards until I get him down. So this is probably gonna be the end of my combo right here. Now, as you can see, he's at mid-range, right? So I know he has a blast-based team, but he doesn't fall for this. I was like, yeah, maybe I can, you know, I can just cripple his hand with my green card there, or he might have a strike. So right here, as you can see, he just wants to get that perfect vanish all the time. I figured that by now, and I'm just gonna keep using my strikes, and when my RR is ready and the time is right, I will use the Rising Grass. And this cell is going down right here. I think, yeah, this is gonna go down. So I know he doesn't want to lose Vegeta just yet. So the RR target, the ideal RR target would be Trunks right here, honestly. So as you can see, I played mid range because it's really, as you, it's a, yeah, this guy just, you know, just sidesteps all the time, which is a really huge mistake. And if you can time that, as you can see, like I did here, with your blast card, you can catch him mid sidestep, just, you know, get a free combo. So I'm using every single strike I have, because I thought in my mind, yeah, he might bring Vegeta, but he brings Cell. He actually brings Cell. Probably the ideal play would be to bring Vegeta here, to let him die. Now he brought Cell. I don't really know why, even though he tanked it insanely well. Look what I'm doing here. So I'm going with the strike, I'm canceling that. I get my ultimate in my hand, and I just keep chaining cards until I can use this. So he finally decides to bring in Vegeta, which is really good for him. He takes away 3 of my Dragon Balls. I lose my Rising Grass right now. So I go with this, right? I want him to rush me right there, but he does not rush. He just goes and does this. Even though it did a lot of damage, it didn't really affect me. Because, yeah, right now, his playstyle just became predictable to me. When you see someone sidestepping all the time, right? And, yeah, you just wait for him to sidestep one more and just get a free combo, man. So yeah, that's gonna be Trunks right here. Right here he did not panic swipe. Cause if he panic swipe right there, I could just catch him with my strike. This was my 10, and he did not fall for it. I don't know if it was just pure coincidence, but he did not. So yeah, really good for him that he did not fall for that. Does quite a bit of damage to my Kefla. I go with this. As I said before, he has a blast-based team, which is gonna mean that he's gonna draw more blasts and strikes, and his hand will be clocked immediately. So yeah, that's gonna be the first game. We're gonna move to the next. Alright guys, so this is gonna be our second game. And oh yeah, I know this guy. So he's using a yellow blue team. And ideally, when you play fusions, you wanna start off with a unit that has blast armor. And you know, it's gonna be least affected by what you think he's gonna bring first. And obviously here they wanna start off with Bardock. It's a good idea to start off with Kefla, but you know what? He's probably gonna crit you next, and you just need a damage mitigator. And Kefla can just tank insanely well if she's uncovered. So I'm gonna start off with Vegeta Blue here. Not gonna drop combo because it doesn't really affect me at the moment, even if he gets a priority on me. And he has a blue card and feints me, it just doesn't really matter right now. So bringing Broly in is just ideal for me actually. And you know, he catches me here. I do not sidestep immediately. I should have, but I don't think he will go through with this. Now he does get the Bardock buffs, which is really good for him. I figured that he obviously has more strikes and blasts, but eventually he will have a blast here. I'm able to dodge that, get a free combo on him. Now what I'm doing right here, you see, I know he has Broly. I know Broly can just cut me off, but I'm just gonna train all of this with no side steps. You don't really need to sidestep. People think that sidestepping is essential to this game. It's not always essential, and it's not always practical right here, because yeah, you don't wanna lower the timer count, because Broly will just come back in and just you know, mess your combo up. Yeah, you cannot sidestep always. You just sometimes you want to sidestep. Okay. If you wanna slow, yeah, I mean, yeah, this damage right here, it's just insane. So I go with this. Yeah, I see a sidestep. I want to time that immediately and get him out because he's a threat. He's definitely a threat right here. So Gohan right here will be taken out. And at this point, we've won pretty much the match because yeah, even though Bardock is an exceptional unit, yeah, you gotta have everything, man. Just win this. And there's just no really possible way for you to just make this kind of it's just insanely hard. Even though he has the damage, Bardock as a unit, he's obviously insanely good, right? If you have used him, you know that yeah, you know his worth. All right, so I heard that he's gonna sidestep, go with this, which send a rather strike. Yeah, that's gonna be this game, and yeah, this went pretty well. We're gonna jump into the next. So this is gonna be the final match I've recorded for today. It's gonna be up against Rival Universe here, or yeah, Rival Universe. So yeah, this guy brings, I think, he brings UI, he brings Jiren, I think, and Topo, something along those lines. And yeah, let's see. So, yeah, he brought those three. So he stays still. Like, it's not a good idea to stay still with the UI. You know why? Because if your opponent throws a tap set at you, and you can, they can just easily manipulate your second line skates or whatever that thing is called. You know, you know what I mean, right? So yeah, you just need to float all the time with UI. Don't ever stand still. Okay, it's just a huge tip for me. Anyway, I'm just gonna build up my damage here. I see that this guy likes to stay still a lot, actually. So I'm just trying to, you know, tries to float. I'm just gonna try and just tip away at his landscape right here, as you can see. Second one. Now I see that it's gonna run out. He catches me here, which is really good. I didn't thought I'll, you know, I thought he might have a green card. That's why I waited a little bit, but he didn't. Right now, I try to cancel my sidestep. He tries to get the perfect dance on me. Some delay that won't let me switch to Kefla here. I know he has UI, but I'm just gonna go straight for it. It just doesn't really make sense for me to just drop my combo right now. And he doesn't have a lot of advanced gates. Just one tap so did it. He fails his taps. I'm going straight to Vegeta Blue. I know he has Jiren soon. That's why I immediately backdash. I need to test out first if they know how to tap bait. If they know, I probably won't do it again and just try to change up my tactics here. And I know that he panic swapped here because I immediately wait after he swap on me. I wait a little bit to see what they're gonna do. You gotta have fast reflexes and you gotta be experienced or something like that to, you know, to immediately pop in your brain that, oh, this guy's sidestepping, I have to RR, I have to vanish, all of that, right? So Topo right here, Topo is not a huge hit skill right now because I have 2 units that can nullify his endurance basically. So he gets it here, he catches me again, which is really weird because I thought he would change up his playstyle right here, but I don't think this happens a 3rd time. This is the only one time that, actually the 2nd time that he gets me with that. So yeah, I let Vegeta Blue die. It's not a huge issue for me to lose Vegeta Blue right now. Even though UI is a good unit, his defenses are not that good in general. So even a green unit like Kefla can just easily knock him out with a few combos with strikes. So yeah, I go up because I know he doesn't have vanish. He wants to switch, he panics. So I have my main ability with Kefla. I go with one more strike to just stall a little bit more for me to bring Gogeta Blue. Excuse me, Super Gogeta in. Yeah, 6 timer count to bring Gogeta back in. He shouldn't have restored much of his vanish gate on his UI. So I want to just take him out quickly, not let him recover. As you can see, I get a perfect right here, abusing the blast armor and just scaring the opponent. So yeah, I go to my Gogeta, strike, and just finish it off. And that's gonna be the video for today, guys. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you learned something new. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Take care until then.